you my gun.
Yes, sir. The security code's all checked out. It's Lurker.
Blast it! How could that old fool let this happen? This is the last thing we need. Oh, Commander, it's good you've come. An issue has come up in one of the Makeb settlements. A threat to the secrecy of our operation. Can you help?
I wasn't aware that members of your species were serving in the military.
Yes, recent events have allowed more non-humans to enlist, when our loyalty is unquestioned. Hopefully our contributions will create similar opportunities for others. The issue is a retired intelligence asset, codename Lurker. He's lived on Makeb for years, so we asked him to reactivate when we arrived. The information he's provided has been instrumental in our operations, but the Hutts have caught on to his activities. Their mercenaries are tracking Lurker down as we speak.
How do we make sure we find him first?
Unfortunately, the Hutts are jamming the Lurker's usual frequency, so we aren't sure where he's gone into hiding. The mercenaries are using special bioscanners to track him down, following hairs, skin cells and so on. If you appropriate one of the scanners, you can do the same.
We'll get what we need and wipe out our competition at the same time.
I'm sure there'll be no match for you. As for Lurker himself, whether we're better off bringing him back or neutralizing him, I'll leave that to your judgment.
Give me the mercenary's last known location, and we'll get started.
Good hunting.
tragedy.
Don't worry, Chiana. It's not as bad as it feels. You're going to make it.
Stop right there! Identify yourself! Now!
You can lower your weapon. Captain Hanthor sent me.
Dad?
It's all right. I'm Tyvar, codename Lurker. This is my son Perone and the rest of my family. This is not the kind of rescue team I was expecting. But I appreciate it, I truly do. I know a family extraction isn't standard procedure. But once they're aboard a shuttle to Droman Kaas, I'll be happy to continue providing whatever information I can.
The way has been cleared. Get your family up to the Skyhook.
I can't thank you enough. Come along, everyone hurry!
Lurker and his family have reported in?
They have. All arrangements are made for the family's relocation to Droman Kaas, and we've already got Lurker notating tactical positions with the scout teams. And I assure you, nothing like this will ever happen again on my watch. Ever.
If we're through here, I'm sure we all have important things to get to.
Yes, of course. Good luck to you.
Take this, ugly.
Come on out, I'll show you my gun.
Commander, Sergeant Bederu, Makeb Reconnaissance Unit. Glad I found you. Blast! It's happening again! Orbital weapon satellites right over our heads. They're firing on Makeb.
What weapons satellites?
We're looking at Argent Skylancers, Class 9 orbital lasers. Lethal, sophisticated, designed to fire on approaching ships. Someone just flipped them around. If the Archon gets desperate, he could turn those satellites on the drill platforms. That happens, we can kiss Makeb goodbye, along with all that isotope 5.
There must be some way to disable these Skylancers from the ground.
I traced the orbital signals to a planetary facility. That's where we'll hit them. The Skylancer control center's nearby. Mercs captured the civilian crew inside and are forcing them to operate the weaponry. No one else on Makeb knows how. Eliminate the civilian operators and the controls, and those satellites won't harm a Minoc.
Mercenaries are one thing, but I'd rather avoid killing the innocent.
Smash the controls, and we'll be safe enough, I suppose. The Skylancer control center's crawling with mercs. Outside, you've got another problem. Probe droids. One probe signals the base, and the entire facility locks down. Then you'll never disable the satellites.
Avoiding detection is my speciality, Sergeant. I'll have those satellites offline shortly.
Very good, Commander. Good luck. Anything goes wrong, and those Skylancer satellites could destroy everything we've worked for.
Quit your sniffling. She wasn't that pretty.
Mina, I'm so sorry.
Back to work, Granddad. Try anything and you'll join her, only it won't be so quick. The Archon's got new orders. Move the Skylancers and get ready to torch some drill platforms.
Back away from the console. You're the last technician. They can't afford to kill you.
Shut your mouth, imp! Weapons out, men! Shoot to kill!
Rise and shine.
Wait! Please don't hurt me. They made us fire the satellites. Mina and the others refused, and then the mercs put a blaster in my face. I couldn't say no.
You were destroying targets on Makeb. What were they?
Evacuation transports. Civilians. On Hutt orders. Those foul slugs gorged themselves on Makeb. Now the Hutts are fleeing, but they can't outrun the Skylancers. 2 minutes, please. That's all I need to engage the satellites, and make those Hutts pay for what they did to my planet.
Vengeance doesn't suit you. Get to safety while you still can.
Goodbye, Mina. I'm sorry.
Sergeant Bederu, the Skylancer satellites are out of commission.
Fantastic. Your mission to save Makeb is cleared to proceed. Cathanion sends her thanks. Good luck, and a quick victory to you. That Isotope 5 is almost ours.
Thanks, D3. Oh, hello again. After that business with the Lurker, I'd hoped not to trouble you further. Unfortunately, the Hutt's latest plan leaves me in need of help.
I thought Sajin was busy creating his new Hutt empire. It sounds like he's planning more than his throne room.
Apparently, Sajin, this Hutt Archon, has built an elite team, the Specialists, to eliminate any Imperial elements on Makeb. The Specialists are 5 infamous bounty hunters, assassins and murderers. It won't take them long to destroy our bases and put an end to your mission.
These specialists are meant to draw everyone's attention away from stabilizing Makeb.
True, but we really can't afford to simply ignore them. I have compiled dossiers on each of the Specialists if you'd like to, view them.
Let's see who the Archon considers to be elite.
As you say. D3, their leader calls himself the Rat Catcher. He's a bounty hunter of renown, hired only by word of mouth. He's assassinated everyone from corporate heads to moths. QO99. My sources can't tell me his origins, or even what he's built of.
I'll try to leave him in one piece.
QO99 operates the Ratcatcher's probe droids and automated assassins. Very, very dangerous. Chaco Bess was once a Jedi, but during the rise of the Dreadmasters, she lapsed. She's killed dozens across the Outer Rim, not always for credits. This is Spectre 12. It's rumored he was part of a government Black Ops team.
Gossip and pseudonyms aren't much to go on, Captain.
I'm sorry, but we don't know anything more. Spectre 12 is well named. Finally, Tarklan, a Mantelian Savrip. He possesses incredible strength and cunning. When all else fails, there is brute force. We might still be able to contain the threat. These Specialists are supposed to be arriving via one of the gravity hooks. If you could sabotage the gravity hook's docking ring first, the Specialists would be trapped and much easier prey.
I'll be relying on you and your men to track the Specialists, if any slip past me, Captain.
Absolutely I will. But if the docking ring's sabotaged fast enough, they should have nowhere to go. You can contact me from the docking ring once everything's secure. I'll warn our allies to stay alert until then. Every one of them will thank you for this. The Specialists could undo everything we fought for. Good luck.
regular girl. down. Want some of this?
Gah.